Hello everyone, welcome back to Lindsay's Builds, Mad Dog. So, yeah, we're going to go into another Castigator episode. So I think this is episode 12, and we're going to get on with some boring detail work again. So yeah, so we'll go down to cameras and hope we get the right one. There we go. So yeah, this is as far as we've got with it so far. I remember where we left off last time. We was painting the small statues around the actual tank itself. So I noticed there's a couple more on the back of the turret, on the back of the basket where on the turret. So we'll get those painted in as well, and just do what we can on this episode. So yeah. So we will run for about an hour and a half at the most, no more than an hour and a half. So yeah, so we'll get right down to it, guys. Swap glasses. It's been a while since I worked on this, I think. So yeah. Some little tiny paintbrushes. So we'll just do a little bit more of this detail in this, and then we'll kind of get right down to it. To be honest with you, this should have been finished by now, so a bit long-winded on this one. So, but hey ho, never mind. No rush, is there? One person working. Hi there, person in the background that's watching. So this tank is from the Sisters of Battle, which is called the Castigator. So I do have got to glue all this together yet, but I'm not in a rush to do that at the moment. Okay, so we've got Mr. Apple in. Hello there, Apple. He says, afternoon, Lindsay. Afternoon, Apple. We've got Mr. Mark Smod says, good afternoon, Lindsay and chat. And we've got Fluffy Dorker in. Good evening, Dorker. And he says, good morning, Lindsay and Apple. He also says, Mark, hi. Mark says, hi, Dorker and Apple. Apple says, how do, Mark, and hi there again, William. Sprue and Glue's in as well, and he says, hi, Lindsay and chat. And Mark Smod says, hi, Sprue. Dorker says, hi, Sprue. Apple says, hi there, Sprue. So we're just pulling all this little detail out at the moment. There's a couple of little ones down here, but I don't think you'll be able to see them when the turret goes on. I'll do them anyway. everybody else is saying their highs to one another. Hope everybody is well. As you can see, this was an unplanned stream as usual with me. So everybody's still saying the highs. Hi, 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 hi. Heidi, hi. So what have you guys been up to this morning? Well, I know quite a few of you was in Scott's chat. So there will be no Friday PPM this week, otherwise I shan't be at home. I am otherwise engaged. I have to travel to Addenbrooke's once again on Friday, so I shan't be streaming the sci-fi this week. Not unless anybody else wants to take it up. 7 people in. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you guys. Chat at the moment. Okay, so this was all done on this part. So it was down to the turret now, wasn't it? I'm going to have to change my brush for this. And Apple says, rose at 10 AM, still yuck outside, and after a morning coffee, dialed into Scott, had 2.5 of last night's pizza, med and more coffee, and now here. Cool. Sounds like a good day, I follow. Always somebody to watch, huh? So like I say, I should be here for about an hour and a half maximum. So let's do what I can today. sure whether you can actually see what I'm doing, to be honest. I've got Scott's Models, and it says, "Hey Lindsay." Hello there, Scott again. Mark's Mod says, "Hey Scott." Nice of you all to pop in on your Sunday afternoons, or in Scott's case, Monday. I thought, well, there's not many people in the house today, so I thought, yeah, why not? Why not, eh? Okay, so that's that part. Leave that to a second coat. 10 people in. Good. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice. Right. Put that colour to one side because we don't need that. We need that yellow. May need that yellow. If not, I think it will be time for the red. Just take a look. It might be just the red, I think, instead of the yellow. That bit I've got to repair again, haven't I? Because that snapped. I think it'll be a case of actually I can now put this together, I think. Where the glowing points are. Okay. Knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That dog has been quiet all morning, and I mean all morning. never known a dog to make such an entrance. That's what that dog does. Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright. It just made me a cup of tea and I'm on streaming at the moment. Absolutely amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Carers early. Well early. At least an hour. Okay. I'll get on with the chat in a minute. Just give me a chance, guys, and I'll. This is not a very good fit. Trust me. Okay. Where did we get to in the chat? Read that. Somebody's at the door. Yeah. Very much so, Mark. Very much so. I should have said keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Come back next week and try again. Innit? Have to touch up paint. There are 9 people in. Hello, people.
You're welcome. Any food?
No. You can get off if you want, Rosa.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want. I'm hungry, very hungry.
Yeah.
Yes. No scissors?
Yeah, I did this morning. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good evening.
Yeah, okay. Where's that grey old file? Here we go. Sorry for the noise, guys. It's just that this turret's a little bit tight. It doesn't quite go down. I don't want to force it down, to be honest. Should have sent her away and said come back proper time. So God damn it. Still tight. 12 people in. Welcome in, guys. Scratch it. How much more have I got to take out of that? Just snapped off something. Oh, God's sake. Definitely going to have to repaint this. paint the black. Now it's on. Kind of. Okay. So let's put this back on now. Seems a bit. That's it. Case of just touching up the black. That's all. Apple says just found out a new kill team for Wolf Scouts will be live on February 7th, costing £42.50. 5 Marines and a Wolf. Cool. Sounds good, Apple. Sounds good, mate. Sounds good, mate. Drop these smokers on as well. Go there on top of there like that. Let's just do this black first. Give it a good touch up. Won't take long for the black to dry. So just when I thought I'd got the house to myself, and I'm not now. Sod's law, eh? This one certainly hasn't gone together as well as the other two did. This one was quite warped. 13 in. Thank you very, very much. So you guys just chilling, huh? It's nice to chill. Okay, so we'll give that a minute to dry. People are kind of in and out. Red. Good. It's more of an orangey red. Let's see. In. Dorker says, I'm working on the 79 Pontiac Firebird, almost ready to prime and paint. Cool. Nice one, Dorker. I don't want to go too heavy on the flames this time. So experimenty. Definitely experimenty. See, most of you guys are lost without the Formula One, aren't you? No Formula One to watch on a Sunday. There might still be, soon be the Formula One season again soon. Is it around about March time, isn't it? Something like that. No more new chat. Get these painted and then I can get these on. Certainly hasn't been one of my favourite builds, this one, to be honest. Stephen Haynes says, hi Lindsay. Hi there Stephen Haynes, nice to see you. He also says, hello Dorka. Apple says, watching but only 4 thumbs up. Come on people, hit the button as Lindsay needs the admiration. Mark's Mod says, hi Stephen. Stephen Haynes says, hi Mark's Mods. Steve says, hey Apple. Apple says, afternoon Stephen. Yeah, come on guys, put thumbs up. It is hard to stream by yourself, guys. It really is. Not one of the easiest things in the world. Okay. Dorcas says, hi Stephen. Hey Stephen. We've got 18 people in. Thank you very much guys. Thank you. It's always much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay. Don't want that glue, I need this one. And a pair of tweezers. Now do. Somebody's coming up again.
Dog.
What?
Bath.
Yeah, okay.
I thought Karen was silly.
No, it's gone.
Come on then. Come on. Bath time.
God's sake.
Soapy time.
Sorry about that.
There's your doggy towel. Here. Right.
People intend to wrecking my stream today.
Roxy. Roxy.
Okay. We'll get to it in the chat. Apple says, I watched a video about a garage set back in the 80s with gleaming new cars, thought it was an old movie, but then the camera panned back and came into view 1/24 scale diorama. Yeah, I've seen quite a few of those like that. We've got Mike's mods in 65. It says, hey Lindsay and everyone else watching. Hello there Mike and welcome in. Mark's mods says afternoon Mike's mods. Apple says hi Mike, how are you? Mike also says I'm good, thanks, and yourself. Getting there. Apple says not bad Mike, still right eye useless and weeping fluids. Mike says sorry to hear that my friend. Yeah, sorry to hear that Apple. it's getting there. Okay, so I'll put these smokers on. Apple says old age never comes easy. Be that a lesson to you youngsters. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very, very true, Apple. Very true, mate. They don't seem to realise it can come around so quickly. There's them on there. Can't remember how that one went on. Still got the driver to do yet. Finish putting together and everything else. This part's got to be painted. Okay. Mike says, I hear that I just turned 60 this past August. Apple says, I am 73. Mike says, cool. Stephen says, hi, Mike's. I'm in between you two. In between. Goes on there somehow. I remember rightly. Mike says hi, Stephen. Okay, so what we got in? We've got Graham Ball in. Hello there, Graham Ball. Nice to see you. And he says, good afternoon, all. Stephen Haynes says, hi, Graham Ball. Apple says, hi. It's the gerbil. Hi, Graham. Graham says, hi, Stephen and Apple. Mark Smod says, afternoon, Graham. Okay. Now, can I get this in? So I got to see whether if I can put this bit in and then it goes the other way around. That's it. Yeah, I can get it in. Okay. I think I might wait and put this bit in when I've got the driver in, because I think because that has to lean back. Like that. I think. No, I don't.
Millipede want to be softer, don't they?
I think that goes like that. Can I get that in? So you've got to remember this is going to have this will have arms and stuff on it. I might be able to get it in, I think. So yeah. Let's catch up with this chat. Okay, we've got Joe Sikarorin, and he says, neat, my next project is a Castigator. Cool, nice one. Stephen Haynes says, hi Joe. Jeff Light says, good afternoon guys. Hello there, Jeff and Maggie, welcome in. Stephen Haynes says, hi Jeff and Maggie. Max Mod says, hello Jeff. Mike says, I had a question to anyone that wants to reply. I'm just getting back into the building models again. I'm roughly 10 years off and feels different, like I forgot how to do everything. It's like riding a bike, to be honest. You'll be a bit rusty to start with, but you'll get back into it. Mike says, didn't know if that's a common or not. Yeah, I would imagine it is, because I did that once when I stopped modelling for about 20 odd years. Apple says, afternoon Jeff and Maggie. Jeff Light says, hi Mike. Yeah, it's just, you just be a little bit rusty to start with, but you'll get there. Just start off with a simple kit, really. Sounds like a good idea, the Castigator, Joe. Have you built the Exorcist and the Immolator yet? Mike says, hi Jeff. Jeff Light says, hi Mike. Apple says, afternoon Jeff and Maggie. Right, so we've got to think about trying to repair this, wasn't it? So what's going to go? So I was going to put these on there. I'm not sure if that would drag on the floor on the bottom. So that will go, that has to go there, like so. You need about 10,000 hands here, because that's going to go there. That goes there. Should be enough clearance. And that will go. So I was doing a bit of kit bashing when yeah, I think that'll go on. Okay. Definitely was that way around, wasn't it? Don't want to get this wrong. Graham Ball says, Mike, things change really quickly in this hobby. Different tools, products, techniques. Just take your time, search for YouTube channels that provide tips and building videos, mate. That's all you can do, really. Depends how far you want to get back into it, really. Let that dry off a bit before I try and attach that broken bit off. Mike says, Graham, Apple says, tip for you, build larger kits instead of small, one suit at 72 scale, ideally 1/35 or bigger, whatever you can afford. Yeah, I don't build 172 kits anymore. I haven't done for years. Not good for the eyesight, that's for sure. put these bits on yet. Not yet. But we are getting there. We're getting there. This bit I can glue in. That's in. Okay. Put that to one side. So it's still drying. Could use some tape around the back of that. Just to help it dry off a bit quicker. Do get to in the chat. Mike says my work in progress is a bigger rig and only got a couple of those Moto put together so far. And we've got Mr. Flip Dip in. He says spot on, that Lindsay looks heavier than it looks, than it is, and proper beast. Yes. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, mate. So all I've got to do now is finish doing that. I've got to wait till that dries, then I can put the broken bit back on, put these side pieces on, 2 of those, and finish putting the driver together. So yeah. Finish doing that. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Just hold on. remember where I put the rest of it. The driver. So at the moment, I don't think there's really much more we can do. So yeah. So to finish the next 20 minutes out, I'll just put this to one side because there's quite a few bits that's got to dry with glue, and I'll do a bit on this for the next 20 minutes. This. So. A little bit of painting to do because I don't want to be picking that up and then knocking things off it. It's only snag when you come close to near enough the end of a build, putting it together, that just takes time. So we'll just play the next 20 minutes out. First coat on that. So yeah, there's no point in putting these bits on yet because I'll only end up knocking them off. So I found that when I did the last two. So because they go just where's that bit gone? I hope I ain't lost that bit that I've got glue on. Where did that just go? Oh dear. I've knocked it somewhere. I'll find it. It's here somewhere. Don't think it got on the floor. Don't think it can, to be honest. It'll be here somewhere. It wouldn't have gone far. So it's got to be here somewhere. Playing peekaboos. I'll find it. I don't think it's gone on the floor anyway. It's got to be on the bench. So yeah. So this is as far as we've got with it. So it's not one of the best in the world. Yeah, we're getting there. So, still got a little bit more work to do round the back here on that. So yeah. Okie dokie guys, so I think we'll call this it for today. So yeah, so I'll go back up cameras and hopefully that I haven't dropped that bit on the floor, because that's going to be a nightmare to find. So a bit of a disaster. Yeah, it's got to be here somewhere. So that's it for this one, and yeah, hopefully get that bit sorted. I can get that painted off screen, then I can get that on off screen, then I can get this lacquered, get the driver all put together, get that painted, and I think the next one I'll do on this is when we're putting the decals on. So because otherwise it's just going to be a bit of a nightmare trying to stream this. So because it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and yeah. So the next time you see me on this is when it's lacquered, and then we'll get some decals on it. So look forward to that one, and then this that'll be wrapping it up, and that will be another build out of the way. So thank you very much guys for all coming in, it's much appreciated, and if you like the stream, give it a good thumbs up. Sorry about all the crap in the background as usual. As Dork says, bye bye, you take care Dorka, and we'll see you all in the next one guys. So